Hey, Renee, I'm back. So I'm still a bit iffy, as I said yesterday. Well, in the blue yesterday. But today I kind of wanted to film something. And today, yes, our voice was so, but now my voice is back to being very normally, which I'm happy with, of course. So today I've got for you an original tag. So this is actually not specifically a book tag, but it can be in some ways. And I'll get to that when I get to questions, and you'll understand how it can be. So you can do this if you're a vlog channel, if you're a booktube channel, just whatever really, as long as you got a bit of imagination and daydreaming, I think at least. So anyway, enough of intro. Now let's take you on a journey, because this, my friend, is the daydreaming traveling tag, where we talk about where we want to travel if nothing stopped us. And you might think, what do you have? I got my backpack ready to go. I got my scarf, because I kind of feel like this looks like one of the Doctor Who scarves, even though I haven't seen you, old Who. But that's still why I bought this star scarf. And I want to see you, old Who, sometime. And I also have a towel. What would you need a towel for? What wouldn't you need a towel for? Hitchhiker's reference there. Okay, let's start. First question: what mythical place do you want to go to? Mythical, by that I mean Atlantis, El Dorado, Shangri-La. You know, one of those places that are like mythical, like more mythical than real in a way. And I'll get to that what I meant by real in a moment. But yeah, which one of those would you rather go to? For me, this is kind of difficult. I love Atlantis, the Disney movie, but I also love The Road to El Dorado by DreamWorks that came out in 2000, 20 years. And hence, I would like to go to both those places. But I suppose you could say, like, well, both El Dorado and Atlantis doesn't naturally have to be like it's in the movies, but I don't know. I still want to go to both those places. But I'm thinking if you had to make me choose, which tags I'll make you choose, I'm thinking I'm gonna go to Atlantis because I love to swim. I love, yeah, I love the ocean. So I'm thinking underwater, undersea city will be really fun to travel to visit. And next question: space travel. If you could go anywhere in space, the moon, Mars, Jupiter, anywhere that likes real space, not like Star Wars space, but like space that we know of, where would you go? And this was a bit difficult for me actually. I don't really have that big of an interest in going to space away. But I'm thinking, I don't know, if hypothetically it was in an environment where like a sci-fi environment where you didn't have to think about needing to breathe and walk funny and all that stuff. Kind of think I want to go to the moon, just to like walk on the moon, see how nice, just to make a footprint that never goes away, and that would be a bit fun, I think. Next question, or question 3: fictional places. Which fictional place do you want to go to? So here, you can use book places like Hogwarts, you can go to Star Wars Cantina, anything really. Movies, TV, books, role playing places, anything, as long as it's fictional. With me, yeah, I suppose I should have thought about this before I started filming. just fictional places in general. There are a lot of them that seems fun. Oh, you know what? You know what? I just remembered. I know what I want. Where I want to go to. Where I want to go to. I want to go to Star Hollow. You know, it's a fictional place, but it's still our world, so it's not like dangerous, full of monsters, like Sunnywale, like where Buffy lives and stuff. And you'd get to see Miss Patty and Babette, and yeah, I think that would be fun to go see Star Hollow. Just not to see the sets, like to see the Star Hollow with all the characters there and stuff. That would be really fun. And now, the last question might make you. This one might make you think a bit. I'm gonna help you with a link in a doodle-doo. But anyway, this question: which of the seven wonders of ancient world would you rather go to? So this on this list includes the Pyramid of Giza, actually the only one you can go to, and you also have the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. You have the Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, Statue of Zeus at Olympia, Mausoleum at Hyrcanussus, Colossus of Rhodes, and Lighthouse of Alexandria. I suppose, yeah, if you Google and you Google ancient, seven ancient wonders of ancient world, you can get a lot of different lists. The one I decided to use for this really purpose was the one on Wikipedia. So I'm gonna link that down below. But I suppose if you find another, as long as it's from the ancient world. And this one is not up with fictional places or mythical places because at least some of these we know have existed or we have sources of being in existence. So they're more likely to have existed once, even though now most of them don't exist. They're damaged. And yeah, let me answer that where I want to go of those places. I kind of want to go to Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Maybe a bit cop out, but I kind of like gardens. I like botanical gardens. I really like that. And the Hanging Gardens of Babylon just seems like a botanical garden to the extreme, like so beautiful from what you would imagine how it would be. I'll also link something like that in Doodle. And yeah, I think that would be really, really fun to see. Um, and other than that, well, I was actually about to stop the tag, but actually, you know what? I remembered. I want to do one last question here. What place and this, okay, sorry, what building that once existed do you want to go to? So here you can't say like the gardens because the Hanging Gardens of Babylon weren't a building, it was more like a way of a garden that was destroyed after a while. And it wasn't a statue, like it has to be a building, somewhere that you can open the door or you can go through the entrance into. With me, surprise, surprise! I'm going with the ancient library of Alexandria. You know, the ones from ancient times that was tried to hold all the knowledge of the world and then was lost in the fire. I think I would really like to go there. So much fun. So much fun. Also, so yeah, that's the tag, the daydreaming traveling tag. And also, you might have noticed or might not, but for this tag, I decided to move my pop-up of Captain Jack Harkness, because he travels a bit through time and around places. So I thought it would be fun to have him more in the video. Like first maybe you didn't notice him, but now you can see like I'm pushing it out there. And as usual, I have him on my shelf with the fantasy books. And by him you have the daughter of the Pirate King, where you travel. So there's lots of traveling in these books also. So it's in all the ways really. But yeah, that's the again. That's the daydreaming traveling tag. I tag all of you, anyone who wants to do it. After do absolutely anyone. It's a fun little tag you can do when you want to. Well, I was about to say when you don't want to. Why would you want to do a tag when you don't want to do it? But anyway, it was fun doing this tag. And Renee,